knees, bro. I don't know if I need to pause that or not, but
that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about that shit is.
You have to sexualize the act to make the knees. You know what I'm saying? A thing. Other than that, you're good. You can't send anybody nigga knees and be like, pause. That's fine. That's Gucci.
If I would have said legs, it might have been different.
Yeah. Maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Legs a little different now.
Legs. Yeah. Context.
For sure.
It's all about context at the end of the day.
All about
But now he really walked like an 80-year-old, bro.
It hurt.
I bet the hell it do, man.
Like it hurt.
Boy's been out there, scoring Hall of Fame points, jumping up and down. Yeah, I'm too big to jump up and down at this point. I told motherfuckers I'm retired from running full speed. I don't run full speed no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm outside of the weight class to be running full speed.
Good. When the last time you ran on purpose?
Oh, I was at the gym today.
Last time you ran on purpose?
Like a week ago.
H. Last time you ran on purpose?
See what I'm saying?
But
H ain't ran from nothing since he used to run from the police. That's about it. He used to throw that shit in the bushes, you know what I'm saying? Hit the fence. Goddamn, H was an Olympian.
He don't want to tell nobody he was on that block, man. But he was on that block.
He was out there. I'm talking about one time. Look, while you bullshitting, one time, little funk ass law in Texas. That nigga, he rolled up on me and my homeboy.
Yeah.
And we hit him with a jig and a shuffle, you know what I'm saying, little Barry Sanders. And I seen that motherfucker a week later, and he was like, "You pretty fast for a big boy." And I was like, "Oh shit," because first of all, he said the shit from behind me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, "Oh, he got me."
Yeah, he knows.
He pretty fast for a big boy. He just kept the fuck moving. And I was like, "God damn."
That's called grace.
You hear me? He really let me know what time it was.
He ain't had time that day.
He had time. He was like,
hey,
next time though.
He had already alluded me. I'm gonna let him.
He's like, "Oh,
it wasn't
man.
that too serious.
Pretty fast." Then they locked my one homeboy up because he shook a law so bad that the law tore all his meniscus and all kind of shit. And no sense, so they hit him with assault. They say he assaulted the officer because he
What?
No,
yeah.
that's facts.
He jigged on the officer so hard. The officer that nigga retired and everything. He was fucked up.
That's a fact. That if that event don't happen, that officer is still walking freely. It's assault. It's
Tore his big
crazy.
ass
He
up.
chased me though.
Hey,
And the event. That's what happened.
I never touched you.
never touched him. Never touched
Let
him.
one of them have a
weaved him
canine
from
unit
bro.
and the dog run that
Weaved
shit.
him from 5 feet.
Yeah.
Tore all that shit up.
Let one of them have a K9 unit and the dog come at you and you kick the dog. Assault on the officer.
What? You don't want to do nothing to the dog.
Understood. Listen, I take that though. I'm not finna let this dog bite me.
Oh no, I feel you for sure.
I'm finna wrestle shit out the
Yeah,
canine dog.
I take that.
Am I? Because I ain't running, so I ain't got no choice but to fight the
One
dog.
time me and my dog got pulled over. He said, "Let me know if y'all got something on your nuts or that, because I'm bringing the canine out here." I said, "Listen, if that dog bite me anywhere around there, bro, like he's dead. I'm finna kill him. Like
Yeah, you go to jail for murder.
I understand that. Like he's not finna.
You probably shouldn't have said that much.
Whatever.
That sound garish.
Premeditated. Premeditated. I said.
Definitely premeditated.
I said,
That
man,
hold
listen,
up in court.
Do not let this man bite me, man.
Hey, I feel you, bro.
And I ain't had nothing. But
Anytime somebody going to get
you
the dog,
talk,
the
you
dog
talk,
gonna
you
come
talk
back.
reason we ain't got nothing too though.
Oh yeah.
All my
It's your level
canine
of
stories are
confidence.
Jay-Z stories.
What you mean?
Well, they went to go get the dog, but they couldn't find the dog.
find the dog.
The dog was busy. The dog was asleep. And they were like, "Get him out of here." Yeah, I said, I'm still spending money from '88.
I got 5 years for not punching the cop. And I didn't even get a chance to punch the nigga.
You got 5 years what?
For not punching the cop.
Probation
5
or
years
in?
probation or 5 years in
You
jail.
did some time.
I did 2 years, and then they let me serve the rest of it out.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Okay,
Story
tell the
time was
Keep
stupid.
going.
Story time was.
Hold
Here
on.
we
Matter
go.
of fact, hold it. Welcome to the No Buffer Podcast. And we gonna come right back in.
Yeah, I'm your host. Last day good. And to my right, I got the lovely.
Wow, the lovely. No saying, here I am. No saying,
Oh,
it's your boy
look,
Big Son
that
at the
was
end of
muscle
it.
memory.
Yeah, you fucked yourself up.
That was muscle memory.
You
'cause
fucked yourself
I
up.
was so used to-
And I wanted to acknowledge it.
Look. No, you know what?
Hello.
Hey,
One love, bro.
One
One
love.
love, brother. Go
You know what I'm saying?
ahead, go
Get
ahead.
your intimate homeboy on
Yeah,
out
yeah,
here.
go ahead,
This your
go
boy Big Son at the end of the month. Them boys better have my check.
There you
And
go.
to my motherfucking
You can
right,
hold it right there.
I ain't got nothing funny to say. I like that little. I like this little denim situation you got on.
Oh, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother.
All right, go ahead. Well, tell them what your name is.
Lingo Steve-O. To my right, I got my man's.
Spooks McGee. What's going on?
Spooks Muggy.
Spooks McGee.
Can't call it. And then working the boards and whatnot. We got
The great and powerful. Got to talk about H like Oz.
Oh, yeah.
H the great, the
H the
great and powerful.
Yeah. All right, so you were telling us a story.
Sort of. I was kind of half-assed telling the story.
No, hell no. You tell him one now.
You don't. You open up the floor.
antennas are up.
So I was like, I don't know, 22, 23.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in some diner just chilling and vibing because I had been homeless for a while. And I finally had gotten like a little job working at some like, I don't know, picking up rocks at somebody's house or some shit for some, for one of those labor places. So I had a little money in my pocket. So I went to the thrift store. I got some clothes. I went to a club. I was hanging out. I was vibing because I had been fucked up for a long time, man. After that, I had a great time. I went to this diner. I was sitting down in the diner. And I was just vibing with people at the diner, just talking shit, laughing, telling jokes, hanging around. And the guy said that I was bothering the customers and that I needed to leave. And I was like, what? I already ordered some food. I'm just waiting, for my food. And he was like, nope. And he called the cops on me. So then the cops came through, dragged me to the car through the rain, and slammed me on the hood of the car, and then put me in the back, and then that was it. I was in jail. But when we looked at it afterwards, they said that during the scuffle when they were trying to put me in the car and I wasn't resisting, he had twisted my elbow in a way where he had to back up so my elbow didn't hit his face. So I didn't make contact with him. It was the fact that I tried to make contact with him allegedly. And they told me that was a felony probation for obstruction of justice, for a felony of assault on a police officer, for not hitting him. Damn, at least I wish I could have hit the nigga because I wouldn't been able to say I hit a cop.
Hold on, man. The boy twisted you up.
Yeah.
And because he had you twisted funny, and he had to move. Hold on.
Yeah.
A second. And he moved your elbow out the way.
Yeah. That was it. That was all it took.
God damn.
That's all it took.
Damn, bro.
And
that's
because,
a real dark skin crime. I ain't expect that of you.
Right. And so then because I had gotten arrested prior for other little tiny things and I was on probation at the time, they made me serve the whole 5 years. But then after a year and a half of being in Gwinnett County Jail, they gave me a prosecutor and they were like, hey, you can leave today.
Oh, this was here?
It was in Gwinnett County, yeah. You could leave today. Or we could build a trial and maybe we could figure out how to defend you. Or you could leave today. I was like, I want to leave today. I've been here for a year and a half.
Yeah, fuck that.
So I took the plea. 5 years probation.
That's some cold shit.
So now if I was a street dude or I was really into that shit, then I would have got him back up again. 5 years is a long time to not smoke weed, not drink, not do nothing stupid for 5 whole years.
Jaywalk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
anything.
saying?
And so I did, did 3 years of probation, and then eventually, I got straight. But damn, that made me realize that the system is definitely designed for people to not win, because there's no way because I had gotten arrested a couple times prior, but it was all stupid, frivolous shit. But the fact that I had gotten arrested, that made me part of the system.
Yeah.
So people that normally get arrested is not for frivolous, stupid shit. It's usually because they're career criminals.
Right.
So it's not designed for you to win. You're literally going to be stuck in that loop for infinity. And the only reason I was able to get out was because they had the transitional housing program I was telling you about, that first time that we did a podcast 5 years ago. And
it was longer than that, but yeah.
Yeah, it was longer than that?
Longer
Shit.
than that.
We've been up here 5 years.
Yeah.
It was longer than that.
And that's the only reason I was able to, because I didn't have a car, I didn't have no money, I didn't have no income, I didn't have a job, I just got out of jail. I didn't know nobody out here. I'm from New Jersey, all that shit. And they basically drove me to probation whenever I needed to, did the test, whatever. And so, you literally cannot win in that system. Because how can you win if you have a record and you don't have a car, you don't have a job? How the fuck can you win?
Can't win, bro.
It don't make no sense.
Wow, shit.
It's a system.
Yeah.
And it operates flawlessly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And they treat you like shit.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? They had me hemmed up over a DUI and really treated me like an armed robber.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's fucked up.
It's crazy.
Speaking of the probation thing, that's why I said the YSL, YFN, cases is going on.
We're gonna get into that too, but this is crazy.
They're giving them 20 years and shit of probation.
Yeesh.
10 years. Like, Lucci's going to get out in 3 months.
Yeah.
Probably 2 months now. But he has to spend 20 years on probation.
Doesn't make no sense.
20 years on probation.
Bro, what do you do with that? Like
You piss.
You
Clean. Hopefully.
no, 20 years probation. You literally need to go and get a corporate job, bro. Like you got to go and work in an office somewhere.
Yeah.
You can't
do
be
nothing.
somewhere where you outside.
You can't leave the house
Yeah,
for 20
bro. Like
years.
you need to be somewhere. You need to be working from home or do a 12-hour shift working from home, bro.
Say he goes to do a concert because, you know, this is all felony shit.
Yeah.
You got to do a concert somewhere. You're not supposed to be around other
You can't.
felons.
You can't associate with other felons.
Like, you don't know who's who, though, like,
don't.
around you. You know, you got to hire.
That's so messed. That one thing right there is so messed up, dog. Because like, I'm accountable for everybody in this room if I'm on probation.
Ain't that a bitch?
Better Google. Better do your Googles.
But I'm just saying though, like, dog, like Spooch just said, like, I knew that story, right? But let's just say the average person would never know that story from Spooch, like being Spooch's a kind, loving person, right?
Hell no.
So you would never guess that's a part of your story. But just imagine if he was a felon, and I can't be around felons, and I'm just casually hanging around Spooch, and my parole officer come in and be like, "Well, you know, he's a 2-time felon."
Man, I've been knowing this man for a year, man. I don't know. I didn't know that.
I'm like,
Yeah.
well, it don't matter.
It don't matter. It's your fault.
You're around them, so you need to know the people you're around.
It's crazy.
Huh?
So yeah, you talk about when that happened. That was like 7 or 8 years ago. Still traumatized by the whole experience. Still think
should.
about the shit 8, 10 years ago.
Bro.
Still think about that shit because I was in solitary confinement. I was in fucking that shit for like a year.
Shit.
Not solitary for the whole year, but like a couple months. I was in solitary confinement, butt ass naked, all because I told him I needed some draws. Like this shit is fucked up, dude. I was in jail. I wasn't in prison, and so
And it was in the county.
yeah, in regular ass jail, and a lot of people have to deal with this shit, on a regular basis for small, stupid crimes and shit. And so for the fact that I still think about it, I feel like one day when I really get like some extra bread, I might fucking sue Gwinnett County Jail because what the fuck? Why was I in jail? That shit don't make no fucking sense. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't fucking do shit but rap. Niggas be like, yo.
You did this right here.
Right.
But I did this. And
You did it.
And then nigga went like this. He's like, oh dear.
Man, no saying like I just think about no saying what a blessing it is that you ain't nutty. Like I don't know you, and I don't know what you dealing with personally on day to day. But no saying like I'd be outside nutty. I'd be a different kind of nut.
Yeah.
Like I'd be a planter. I'd be
Nah, I'm so straight. Like I'm like the type of shit that I have on my shoulder, the type of shit that I have to deal with on a regular basis. I probably should be crazy, but I'm good. Like I'm so good.
Shout out, man. Shout out to strong mental health.
For real.
Cause man,
Yeah.
boy, I'd be an outside crazy.
So you was fresh from New Jersey at that time?
At the time, yeah.
What
yeah.
made you come down here?
Well, I mean, my grandma, she was like, come live out here with me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, we told the whole story, man. It was it's a
Don't worry about that. Do it here because like people may not have ever heard that.
it's a crazy story. So I was living in my aunt's house. She wasn't in a house. She was in an apartment. It was me, my sister and her 2 kids, and my aunt all living in a 1-bedroom apartment in New Jersey while she went to med school. And she was just like, you got to do something. You got to move on to the next step. And so she gave me an ultimatum. She said, you could join the military or you could cut your hair and I'll give you a plane ticket to Georgia to go live with your grandma. I'm not going to no fucking military. So I cut my hair. My hair was long too. It was like down to my shoulders at the time. And she went to a random ass barbershop, chopped my shit off, and then she gave me a plane ticket to Georgia. And then that's when I ended up in the South. And that whole situation just spiraled out of control, man. It went from just, if I would have probably just went to school, I probably would have been good. But I didn't even go to college or nothing. I was just kind of just chilling, just trying to acclimate myself. And then one thing led to another, and next thing I know, it actually started off, the whole entire criminal endeavor started off because I called the cops for help.
Damn.
Yeah. I was at some Waffle House doing card tricks. I used to do like magic and shit like that. And we were just vibing, talking shit, doing card tricks. And then some drunk hillbillies came in. They were like trying to fight me. He was like, I don't like the way you moving your hand, boy, like that.
Oh shit!
And I was like, what the fuck? And so I went
Down here?
Yeah, in Gwinnett County,
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay,
I was
okay.
like Gwinnett. Yeah, I was about to
10 years ago. And so he was like, I don't like the way you moving your hand there, boy. What you trying to do? And I'm like, huh? And so he was kind of like trying to get into a scuffle with me, and I'm I don't be fighting and shit like that. I don't know these people. It was three. It was like a lot. I was outnumbered. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like got out of the hold, went on into the Waffle House, used the phone, and called the cops. So look, I live right around the corner from here. I'm not out here. I don't know these people. I don't know what's going on, and I just need somebody to escort me home because I'm not familiar with what's going on out here. I don't know how to deal with this. I'm from Jersey. Like I don't know what these people are up to. And so the cops came. And at the time, I had gotten like mad books from the library just to like kind of like I was just into like some books. It's kind of funny. The autobiography of Malcolm X as told to Alex Haley was in my bag.
Yeah.
The autobiography of Martin Luther King. I was just into.
those are not the right books.
Yeah. So it just looked like I was trying to pick a fight with a white boy or something.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy, right? So it looked like I was the instigator.
Yeah.
So after trying to talk to the cops, they're like, "Calm down." I'm like, "Calm down? What do you mean? I don't know what's going on. I don't deal with police. I'm 18. I'm 19. Like I've never been in trouble with the law, and I lived in the middle of the ghetto. So what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?" And so, they arrested me.
That was the start.
That was the start of the whole
What
thing.
was the charge?
I don't remember what it was. I think it was like disturbing the peace or some shit. And then it started a whole spiral. Then the next time I got arrested, it was like I had like booked a show at some cafe because I was trying to like promote myself as an artist, and I had performed there, and they liked me. They told me to come back, so I made like flyers, and I was like, let's do it. And then they changed their policy. It was like a racist policy. They were like, we heard you rapping, and we decided that we don't want people rapping in our establishment because, you know, it doesn't go with our like vibe. So we actually booked someone else in your place. And so me, I'm like a kind of like a crafty guy. I kind of want to like just see how we could work it out, cause like we'll do it. So the band that was booked, I said like, can we like kind of talk to them? And they're like, no, we need you to leave. And so I sat down on the stage in protest, and I was like, look, I want to wait and talk to them because I spent a lot of time telling people about this gig. And they were like, no, and they called the cops and then arrested me. And that was the second time I got arrested. And the third time I got arrested was because of some woman. It was just like, I'm from New Jersey. There's no public transportation in the evening. So after I had left her house, my homeboy that was supposed to pick me up didn't give me a ride, so I just started walking. And then I got arrested.
And all these are Gwinnett County?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like you probably don't need to be in Gwinnett, my boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm saying, you know.
So, I mean, being a guy who never got arrested once, then getting arrested 3-4 times out of nowhere, just like in, a random
Ended up
situation.
doing 2 years in
And I
jail.
did almost 2 years in jail for
Some of it
stupid
naked.
frivolous. Yes, I was butt ass naked in that bitch, and they gave me, like the food through a hole, all that shit. And it wasn't even like food that you could eat. It was like whatever they were serving, they had made it into a cake,
Right,
into
Nutri-Loaf.
a loaf. Yeah, I'm like,
you
I
sound
really
like
did this shit, dog.
No,
Like
man, I'm saying,
this shit don't make no fucking sense. Like I didn't get to sell a drug. I didn't get to pimp nobody. I didn't get to punch a cop.
Yeah,
I didn't get to do no bad
Can't
shit.
do no Jeezy lyrics.
Yeah, I didn't do no bad shit. I just was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
What was the walking home thing? What was that charge?
That was a violation of probation. Because at the time, after I got arrested the second time, they put me on probation for 2 years.
So you
had to
was
get
out
by
too late.
sometime.
Yeah. And then I got violation of probation. And then that last time, after I had finally gotten out, that was the last time that I had to serve almost the full time. It's crazy. But
That was a
But you
straight
free and
bet.
clear now.
I'm free and clear now. Yeah, I mean
Shout out.
it's been like 10 years. It's been like 7-8 years since that happened. So yeah, I mean
That's a straight bad look. Yeah.
it's just I think what the problem was that it was the culture clash. Like I'm from New Jersey. You know, niggas is loud. We talk, you know what I'm saying? We slam the table and we make a bunch of noise. And people from the South, they're like, hey, brother, you got to slow that down. What you know that you got going on there, man? What's that?
Well, I ain't never been in a Waffle House like that besides Kansas City.
Platte City.
Platte City, yeah.
Platte City,
Right
Missouri.
outside of Kansas City, Missouri.
And what happened in Platte City, Missouri?
Oh, man.
Oh, Jesus.
Were y'all together?
Yeah, we was on tour. That was,
Tell us more.
Yeah, what happened?
We've told this story before, but Steve.
I mean, here we are.
Shit, it was after one of the shows, and shit, we stopped by a Waffle House, and it was all white.
Like,
Did everyone look at you when you walked in and stopped?
Waffle House where like the whole staff is white.
The whole
Never.
That's what I'm telling
The
you.
entire
not ever.
staff.
Never. Whole staff, all the patrons, everybody. In
Did everybody
Never.
stop what they were doing, like a record scratch when you
like
walked in?
they don't sell nigga pies.
Yeah, facts, dog. Like, oh
How
God,
about-
Yeah.
oh God, Yahweh, baby Jesus, all of them.
Did they serve you?
Oh, we didn't eat.
We
You
I
walked
know
off.
hell. I know hell well y'all didn't.
we like mind you, is me and Steve, Coop, AJ, and Div. So we 5 deep, right?
Yeah.
Coop is over 6 feet. He's a tall black guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Steve are a solid black dude.
Yeah.
AJ is probably like the most non-intimidating person in the crew, and even he felt the way. Like he was also like, we walked in, bro, and there was what was the verbiage they said?
I'm about to tell you. I'll wait on you. We walk in and stop just like on life, bro. Like, fuck y'all doing? They cool like he had the Martin Lawrence effect. Like, y'all don't smell that food?
Yeah,
That type shit. Like, don't the pie smell good? Type shit.
Wow.
That's just his aura. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't think
Did they say y'all ain't from around here,
I'm
man?
finna hit you.
he gonna tell you.
The man looked up from his plate. Now this girl, she's doing like some sinister laughing. The girl is a girl in the dude.
Sinister.
Yeah,
sinister.
facts.
Like, and like
Facts. I'll let y'all know when Steve start lying. He ain't lied yet.
Keep
and
going,
the
bro.
dude say, "It's a little too late for y'all to be eating, ain't it?"
Whoa.
These are facts on.
What? What time was it?
Bro, this was during the day though. This wasn't even late, dog.
It was 12. It was after the show.
At midnight? That's
What?
not late.
It was after the show.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It wasn't.
I don't give a fuck what time
it's
it was.
Waffle House,
Ain't
dog.
nobody ever hit me with that shit.
Right,
Waffle
It's a
House.
little
That's
li-
crazy.
It's a little late for y'all to be
It's a
eating.
little,
don't you
little
think?
late for
Little
y'all
late for y'all
to
to
be
be
eating.
eating.
Whoa.
This after the girls was like,
Whoa.
Like, it's like we walked into somewhere where we were the only people
I
that
didn't think
knew.
we was gonna kill no niggas tonight, but guess what, y'all? Oh, 5 niggas.
We done hit the
rolled in here.
No, we walked into a spot where
We finna kill us
obviously
a whole
we are
variety of
the
niggas.
only people that know that you don't supposed to be here. We're the only people that knew that.
That's fucked
That
up.
didn't know that. Like,
shit, Div didn't really make it through the door, really. He walked
no.
right back out.
Div Fiddles was one of them like, oh, y'all niggas tripping. I'm back at the car.
Wow.
And you know, I think we was kind of in between, like, nigga, what? And, like, no, they for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was one of them moments
Bruh,
where it was
man,
like,
look,
bro,
They finna call up the posse.
man,
You hear me?
bro.
And that's why, I was just telling motherfuckers about sundown towns and all kind of shit like that, because, like,
That was
when
wild,
you hit
bro.
South Georgia, you know what I'm saying, and some of them exits you can't get off the exit because it's got the arm down.
Yeah.
Oh man, you know what I'm saying, you
We're in
bad.
Missouri.
it's bad luck out there.
Now, we literally, like, 20 minutes outside of Kansas City.
You know what's funny? Div just walked out and started walking. And so, to this day, I gotta call him. To this day, where the fuck was he walking to?
Let's
Call him right now.
Nah,
Ask
don't
him where
call
he's
him
going.
right now.
You
Call
sure?
him. You might pull us some flashbacks. That shit might be traumatized.
Nah, but what we're talking about, it's Black History Month, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is. But, hey, shout out to the Black History.
Yeah.
Shout out
Oh,
to the
thank
Black
you.
History.
What we're talking about is something that I have been detached from for so long is white people. It sounds weird, but when I grew up in New Jersey, the only white people that we saw were like administrators and band teachers and shit at school. And then like maybe like the occasional like stubborn white person, because I lived in a town where there was like white flight. And all the white people left. And it used to be an only white town. So I was completely disassociated from white people and whiteness as a whole. And then one day, Beatty
Yeah.
said, hey, I know you've been trying to find out who your father is. Maybe you should do a DNA test. Turns out he's a white person. I'm half white.
Holy shit.
Got a story, you boy.
And there we go, boy. Boy, you need to write a book.
Yeah. I mean, if you want, I'll tell you the story. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, go
Go
ahead,
for it, bro.
Oh, shit,
We
here.
out here.
Tea time with Spooks.
Come on, spook.
So I find out that I'm half white. I'm
Yeah.
like, first off, I want to be like, okay, let me see if I can get me some of that privilege, because that shit would be nice. Just a little smidge of the privilege.
It ain't happening, baby.
Come on.
You got too many black features, my boy.
Your beard go all the way up to your lip.
There's too many black features.
Hell no, man.
You
That
gotta be
is,
light skinned, my boy, but you got too many black
Damn.
features. Let
I'm
it
like,
work.
I got locked up all this time, and I
Oh,
could
that
have
ain't
been,
gonna work, my
I
boy.
could have been a
No,
good old boy.
Why start rubbing my lip? Like, hold on.
Kids don't even do that. See, you ain't a superior Negro like that.
So,
That's a superior Negro. That's the white part. The superior Negro.
Lord Jesus. So I spit in the tube. I mail it off. I don't think nothing of it. Then we start seeing like ancestry connections. Right. Some white dude hits me up on Twitter. Hey, I think we might be connected on Ancestry.com.
Come on, man.
It's my uncle. It's my biological father's brother.
Damn.
But he tells me, hey, you probably should talk to him. I don't know if you want to like associate with him because he might not be a really good guy.
He says that about your father.
Yeah,
That
his
your father
brother. Yeah.
I don't mean to cut y'all.
Yeah.
That's one of my fears.
Yeah. What? That you're white?
Find out that she white, half white.
Where?
I got white
Right here.
You definitely have white blood.
Yeah. Oh, bro, turn your head.
Cause on that hair,
That's,
Yeah.
it's you know,
They got Puerto Rican hair. You talking about?
that's a legit fear
that's
of
the
mine.
real
Like,
G.
No, it's in there, though.
Everybody
Yeah,
got a
I think,
little-
but that- I'm saying if you black, bro, unless your mom and dad from Africa,
Yeah, you probably got a little bit
you
of
got white in you. It just, you know.
Why you say that?
What you mean?
I mean, because
slavery? What the
because
fuck?
Yeah, colonization.
I'll say everybody.
No, bro.
Do a
Like,
DNA test.
Don't be in denial.
Y'all should do a DNA test and do it on the show.
Don't
Read it on the
be in
show.
denial. You got some European in you.
I was so happy that I'm more African than I am white though.
Got you.
Shut
Just like
up.
you did 23andMe.
It's still
No, it was like Ancestry.com.
whatever the fuck y'all said. It's still a fear of mine for Sally to call.
What's your
me
last
to
name
be
again?
Greer.
oh,
well,
White.
that's the name that was given to me.
No, that's your
Yeah.
slave name.
That's-
That's
like-
what the boy X say.
That's your slave
after
name.
they
That's the name that was
rolled
given
up
to
in there
me.
and
My
proclaimed.
last name Goodwin, my boy. I already knew from the jump. I was like, Jimmy might be the only person in here that's all the way black.
What's your last name?
Oh no.
That's a white judge.
Johnson. That's how
Johnson
they do it.
Plantation.
That's how they do it. Johnson.
All right, so what were we doing? Oh yeah. So I mailed off the shit, whatever. My uncle hits me up online. We meet.
Oh shit, y'all linked up.
I linked up with him. Yep, we had a lunch with his wife and everything. And so we link up. He tells me probably shouldn't talk to old boy. I think about it. I go, yeah, you're right. I probably ain't gonna do it. My aunt, who is like his sister, hits me up and goes, hey, I was just wondering if I should give you his number. He wanted to talk to you. He was thinking about you.
Wait a minute. Are you like a secret baby? Like they said, like
Yeah, I'm probably like a secret baby. He didn't even know.
like a completely
he had
outside
no
baby.
idea.
that- No idea.
Yeah.
Oh, he had no idea. Oh, okay.
No, he had no idea. So I say, nah, I thought about it. I don't want to communicate with him. She goes, okay. And then, boop, boop, I get a text from him. Hey,
Damn.
me and your mama knew each other for a while ago. I'm like, so she already gave the nigga the number before.
Yeah.
The crack, well, he
She was
wasn't a
trying to
nigga.
cover her track. That's
Yeah.
what that was.
She already gave him the number before she asked. So,
Cause you thought you was gonna say yeah.
yeah,
Because white privilege.
right. So I don't, Cause yeah, he got that white courage, that white boldness, you know. Anyway, I
Me and your mama knew each other for a while.
yeah, we knew
What
it.
kind of shit is that to say
Right.
about my mama?
Anybody
Nigga?
knows?
Right.
Mama?
So we talk. I called him, and now here's the thing: I don't need to do a DNA test.
Yeah.
I found his biological brother. We match. There's
Yeah.
no reason to do a DNA test.
You know, like it's
That's
right.
it. You're my biological father. That's it. We
Yeah.
found the obituary. You're the lineage. That's my biological father.
Yeah.
I tell him the story about how 4 years prior to me doing the test, I went on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show for Paternity Test Tuesday.
This crazy.
Isn't it crazy?
This is wild.
Trying to find my biological father because my mom's been telling me there's this guy named Selwyn forever, and I
Yeah.
finally met him, like Googled him on Facebook, and then hit him up, and we did the test on the radio. I changed my name though, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I met everybody. Juicy, Gary with the T,
Yeah.
everybody. the brat wasn't there that day, but Portia was there.
Black Tony. What about Black Tony? No, Black Tony gonna be in the studio. I still think that's Special K.
The head crack wasn't working there at the time, but yeah, everybody was there, and I did it. But we just changed our names.
This might be the greatest interview ever. Bro.
This shit is crazy.
I can't make the shit up. Oh, it gets crazier.
This is wild.
Yeah, it gets crazier. So, okay, They did the test, find out it wasn't my dad, and I gave up hope. I said I was never gonna find out who my biological father was, and then this happens 4 years after. So what this actually did was, okay, so the conversation goes like this. I talked to him. I'm telling him about the story about how I did the DNA test on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. He goes, I don't believe in that. I'm like, believe in what? DNA
what?
tests. I don't believe in putting my information out there like that. And I'm like, okay. I mean, so you're telling me that if I asked you, you would say no. He was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I was like, okay. So I kind of sit there silent for a minute. So I go, okay, so you guys worked at the airport together in Fort Lauderdale? He was like, you know what? I don't want to talk about it anymore. You should lose my number. Conversation lasted 6 minutes. 30 years I was trying to find this nigga.
Yo!
6 minutes.
6 minutes.
Cuz I don't really want to talk about this. You should delete my number.
That was it.
Boy, I know that wouldn't be the last time I seen that nigga. Because old fisticuffs.
So I thought it would be a really cool video concept to do something where I'm trying to find my biological father, but then like in the music video, like I kill him and then I'm on the run.
Yeah, okay.
That'd be a pretty cool video, right?
Eminem vibe.
Yeah.
Not for you.
Don't do it.
Because because something about you a magnet for the law enforcement.
Yeah.
Oh. But it's just a music video. It's just a
Yeah,
you
you gonna shoot the music video
I
in Gwinnett
understand, but
County.
it's cool.
Yeah, you gonna shoot the
Yeah, I
music
feel
video
you.
in Gwinnett County, you gonna get locked up.
All right,
Don't do
so
it.
the story
Yeah,
gets-
I
would just
Let
walk
me tell you
home.
something. Gwinnett County, is Gwinnett County tried to lock me up. I'm tell you how I got caught up with
Go ahead
Gwinnett
with it.
County. I paid a ticket in Gwinnett County. They lost it, forgot about it, and just was like, whatever. Didn't call me, didn't do shit. I got pulled over in Cobb.
Come on,
Boys,
boy.
look, the boy told me. He said, hey, bro, this was big Asian. I mean, big boxing, big chest, big Fast and Furious Asian.
Oh, wow.
Police. And he said, hey, bro, I don't even understand this. They say Gwinnett suspended your license the same day that you got it renewed. Like it was time, it was time to go get it renewed. It was like they did it the same day. I ain't never seen nothing like that, but I gotta take you in anyway.
God.
So they locked my motherfucking ass up.
Locked you up? Wow.
You know what I'm saying? For goddamn for driving without a license. Even though the day I got it, on my birthday of whatever year, and then there was they came through and hit me with the chop, put me on the chopping block same day.
Shit, wicked.
Then I got off in that bitch. They found my old goddamn ticket, so I didn't have to double pay the fine. But I ain't get my bail money back, none of that shit.
Wow.
I ain't get my goddamn anguish and here goes a sandwich in a bag time back.
Did you get a sandwich?
Yeah, they gave me a sandwich.
Was it a peanut butter sandwich?
I don't know what it was.
Listen,
But I had my bail money
I
in
can
my
still
pocket.
taste that fucking peanut butter molasses sandwich they make. It's
That's
fucking
awful,
disgusting.
So Gwinnett County,
Like they
Cobb
mix
County
like
give you
peanut
ham
butter
and
with
cheese.
molasses, and it's just like a nasty, goopy peanut butter shit they put in between two slices of white bread. They get a piece of and then like a little orange juice to drink it, wash it down.
Cobb County give you ham and cheese.
Oh, okay. So okay, well,
Anybody else got a story?
wait, no,
God,
hold up, bro.
this shit.
Wait. The DNA thing gets even weirder. The DNA thing gets even weirder. So okay, I've come to the conclusion that I'm not gonna meet my biological father. That ain't gonna happen.
Unless you beat that ass.
Yeah.
I hope look, if you do, you better beat
I beat
that
the brakes
ass.
off him. But what it did was it opened Pandora's box. So my grandfather is about to die, and he has cancer,
Stomach cancer.
prostate.
Okay, all right.
He's about to die, and all of a sudden a bunch of people from Jamaica start hitting me up.
What?
Yeah, so what we thought was 4 of the, like my mom, my brother, all these people that we thought that was it, found out that there were like 3 other kids.
Oh.
Based off of the DNA test that I put on the internet,
Yeah.
we found a bunch of other kids that my grandfather had right before he died.
That your grandfather had.
Yes.
Wait. So like your uncles and aunties and
Yeah.
shit. Okay, all right.
So right before he died, they actually, some of them were living in Jamaica, some of them were in New York. They all came and they like made amends with him before he died. It's crazy, right?
Oh, that DNA serious, dog.
So
You got-
all
did-
for putting my
did-
shit on the internet.
Did you find any other siblings?
Yeah, a bunch of people hit me up on WhatsApp now. Hey, it's your cousin from Jamaica. Wagwan. I know
I
your
mean,
aunt.
like your siblings. Like, do you got any brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I got like 3 or 4. Yeah. So yeah, they actually were able to see a lot of our ancestry because of that one test.
Yeah.
Crazy. And then we found out that I come from a long line of hoes. Yep.
Damn, this nigga's Madam Web.
Yep, I'm talking about. I had this one uncle who had like 20 kids in Costa Rica.
God.
Yeah, and so I'm like, the stereotype of Jamaican men is true.
Yeah.
They fuck and they drop seeds all over the world. And so I'm like, okay, how can
Bumbleclot.
Yeah, Bumbleclot, Rossclot. How can I stop that making that shit acceptable? Because I feel like we gotta stop that shit. Like dead in its
It
tracks.
starts with you, bro.
Starts with you, bro.
I think I'm done.
Charity starts at home.
Oh, boy. Shit.
But yeah, I mean, it's just it's Black History Month.
Yo, check my man out. My man over about to fall
No,
out.
real talk, dog. That's one of my worst fears, dog. Like,
Find out you have kids that you didn't know about. Yeah,
That's like one of my worst fears, dog.
he took it pretty well.
No, I wouldn't take it well. Like, if I just found out that I got a kid that I ain't know about.
Mine is still finding that I got a white Aunt Sally.
No, you
white
got
Aunt
a
Sally.
white Aunt Sally.
Yeah, you do.
I'm
For
tell you
sure.
that right now.
Her name is Karen
No.
too.
Ernestine.
Look,
Yeah.
dog, I'm gonna show you my my
Mother
ancestry,
dearest.
dog. My ancestry. What did that say right there?
86.1.
Sub-Saharan African.
Yeah.
Okay.
So West Africa.
The Sahara.
Sahara. Yeah. So I'm Nigerian, Ghanaian.
That's why you so
Liberian.
successful.
So, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm gonna receive that. But then I got all this African stuff in, but then I get down to that European.
12.8.
12.8.
British and Irish.
Yep, 10.9% of that is British and Irish.
Cheerio.
They could have been black European.
Scandinavian.
Huh?
They
French
could have been
and
black
German.
Europeans.
No, don't.
Why?
Don't
Okay.
Because it's European.
But I do want to say one thing about this whole experience.
Like he ain't listening. He hard headed.
Listen, I do want to say one thing about this whole experience though, and it's this:
Get him.
my granddad took care of his kids that he knew about,
Right?
and you take care of your kids, good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got kids?
100%.
You take care of your kids, right? Steve, you got kids?
Now Steve.
That he know of.
You lucky.
Steve chilling.
All I'm saying is this: every black man that I know is taking care of their kids and trying to actively be in their kids' lives.
Oh,
right?
100%.
Sure.
But this white guy got away with murder. He didn't pay me a red cent, and he's good. He's good. He's gonna live.
And cool. And he gonna act like ain't nothing never happened.
He doesn't have to. He doesn't have
That's
to
why you
ever
gotta roll
acknowledge
up on him one good time and tie your dreads up and beat that ass. I'm tired of motherfuckers. I'm trying to say.
Isn't that weird?
No, that's a real
What you
statement.
need, you need a training montage, like Rick and Morty.
Rising up.
When Rick and Summer like yoked up,
Yeah.
and they went and beat the devil's ass. That's what you need. You need to
Yeah.
roll up, you and your baby. You know what I'm saying? You get your black baby involved,
Yeah,
and we gonna beat your granddaddy's ass.
I say all that because I say the absentee black father shit is a fucking it's a myth. It's not true.
That was never. I was telling motherfuckers like that was never part of my life. All my homeboys knew their daddies.
Yeah.
That's in like
Right.
all of them.
Yeah.
Each and every, even the ones that wasn't shit. I ain't saying everybody was above board.
Yeah. They went. Everybody ain't doing their job. But
Right,
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
know him,
But you know, I know him. We know him. He done
Yeah.
bought us candy before.
yeah.
It used to be
He done
acceptable
rolled
to
up on
just
us
like
world's famous chocolate.
It's funny that you say that, because South, being that y'all had houses, the reason why the fathers and shit in New York had to leave because for them to get welfare and all that shit. So it seems like, yo,
It's like they here too though.
no, the black fathers that were missing were because of circumstantial shit,
That girl
like
ain't had no
getting
clothes and
addicted
shit
to
in her
crack
drawers.
or getting locked up for having drugs and having to serve maximum sentences and all that shit. Like a lot of the deadbeat dads that ended up being deadbeat dads was because of the systemic shit that just
Yeah.
kind of fucked us up.
That's true.
But like as time progresses, you start to see like we're trying really hard, but what happened was they still kind of fucked us up because there's a huge gap in the fathers wanting to be there, and then the mothers making it difficult. And here's the thing: I say that I know a lot of black men who take care of their kids. I also know a lot of black men who have had some really fucked up situations with their mothers of their children. And it's like, why is this so common? I know at least 10 of them. I'm not even exaggerating. I know at least 10 of them who have gone through some serious bullshit who just wanted to be in their kids' lives.
It's tough, man. It's tough. I do want to say this. I was going to wait on something, but I'll just say it. And then
Okay.
We can pick up when you get back. One thing that doing a DNA test really show
Yeah.
is that your grandma folk, they were lying about talking about we had Indian in our family.
Bro, how much you want to bet the white people do that shit too?
No,
They probably do that shit more than us.
I'm gonna tell you, growing up, the story was that my great grandmother
Yeah.
was half Cherokee Indian.
Mine too.
half Cherokee Indian,
No.
which would make my grandmother.
no.
Hear me out.
Oh.
If my great grandma was half Cherokee Indian,
Yeah, yeah.
that would make my grandma what? 25%, right? That would make my mama what? Whatever, divide that by 2, 10 point, whatever.
Yeah.
That would make me. So I go to look it up. You know, I'm on my DNA, right?
You all African.
I got 0.2 indigenous American. That's like Native American, whatever.
Yeah.
0.2. Indigenous.
0.2.
0.2.
No, I see what you're saying.
Because that's what we, but y'all want to know what the truth is.
Yeah.
You ain't on mic.
My
I'm gonna tell you what the truth is real quick, though.
Tell us what the truth is.
Because our family didn't really pay attention, or those were secrets, like, because we got a lot of that in our black families where it's just stuff
I
that
saw that guy
they'll-
auntie.
that we just don't talk about.
Yeah.
What it was, your great grandma probably was just mixed. She was white and black, but she Cherokee,
Yeah.
cause she looked different. She got Indian. She Indian. No, your grandma black and white.
Yeah.
That's really what happened, but we just wrote it off as, oh, you got Indian in your family. Like, no, you got a white man who knocked down your great grandma, and now you got a great grandma who really mixed. But that's just, that's how.
You know what? I think we figured it out.
I got a lot of
How
that
can we
going
get
on.
reparations?
Hey,
Child
man,
support.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a big nigga, and we're doing a lot of moving on this couch.
Oh, okay, shit, my bad. I was like, this is how we could finally figure out how to get
my boy got
the
his
reparations
goodwill.
through child support.
Yeah. No, that DNA though, like it's a scary thing though. Once you really get to digging, like
Yeah.
I did the whole ancestry thing too. Like I just found stuff.
I
Yeah.
want to see my phone line too, cause they supposed to got a picture of my great grandma, but she a hole in it. You say half, she's supposed to be whole, like you know what I
She
mean?
probably mixed, dog. She
I got
probably
a
look black and white.
whole bunch of super duper light skinned people, but we can't find no white folk. We don't know how everybody all like.
Well, I got-
I know how everybody all like. I'm
Yeah,
saying that like
yeah.
we go back one generation, we still can't find the white parent
Right.
that jumped off in there and diluted all the color.
Yeah, it's time for them to do them DNA tests
Some
and
of my
everything.
cousins have Vietnamese and shit, so you know where like shit come from. They might came back from the war.
Oh, for sure.
I was looking at a documentary where Kirk Franklin found his biological father, but
I
the
saw
mother
that.
even looked at the test and still was over it, like,
She was
saying
in
like,
denial,
"He ain't
dog.
the guy. He ain't the guy. I'm telling you, he ain't the guy." I'm like, this is 99.999% accurate. This is
Kirk got
the
the
guy.
mom?
Kirk Franklin.
Kirk Franklin's mom.
He
Yeah.
got the DNA test in front of her face, dog. She
Yeah.
was just denying it, dog.
Yeah. And it's not my story to tell, but my mom kind of was like that too for a little bit. She was
Yeah.
kind of on some shit like that. I ain't never been with no white man. What you talking about? Like the proof is there. Proof is in
Yeah.
the pudding. So
Fuck you mean?
yeah, right. So yeah, I mean, it's just it's wild. I think that's where we're heading, to the point where you know how there's a lot of secretiveness for your parents, and you don't know a lot of shit about their past and shit. That's done. Like
Oh, yeah.
I really don't want that anyway. I don't like that shit. Like, it's just whack, man. It's like,
That DNA tell a different story.
yeah, it tells a
boy.
different
Oh, yeah.
story. Like the
And-
whole
and so-
secretive shit.
Like you said, all it takes is one person.
One
Yeah.
person, and it
to-
just
to-
go,
to-
man.
to
It just
slide
goes.
off in there
Yeah.
and connect everything.
Yeah.
Dog, I found out that my granddad, my dad's dad, my last name is Goodwin, spelled with W-I-N.
Yeah.
Did Ancestry, well, because Ancestry is different. Ancestry go off of records.
Yeah. YNN, something like that.
W-Y-N.
Yeah.
But I found out my great-great-granddaddy basically had two families. So he gave some kids W-Y-N. He gave the other ones W-I-N.
Man, you ready for some game?
You feel what I'm saying? And so, like, that's what my name. I'm all everybody that I don't know which.
I-N.
I don't know which family is which, but I ended up with the I-N, and like there's other people that ended up with the Y-N.
Bruh, he the real gang shit on mine. I'm Gath right. Gath like Bath, right like not wrong. Some motherfuckers is Gatherd, like with an E, like Gatherd.
yeah.
Some motherfuckers got a W. All of them related to me.
That's how it is,
Each and
dog.
every last one of them motherfuckers.
And the other thing
don't
I
give a
found
fuck
out
what
too.
color you is.
The other
All
thing I
of them
found
related to
out was back in the day, everything was off of a census. So if you were the reporter, just say you were like, these niggas, I don't care.
Well,
I can write whatever. So like you just get, it's a legal document. So like they can come in and say your name Grill with the Y. but we just gonna do it just because like keep it moving. I don't care. Like who care about him?
Yeah.
I mean, at that time, you know what I'm
Birth
saying?
dates and all that.
All that.
There's
Yeah.
some folks at the
They'll
church,
make up-
those the older folk.
They don't know their
they
birthday.
don't with their old boy.
No birth. Yeah, bro. That's real. Though, but it happened like
granddad-
that.
They put them push the boys right there.
Yeah.
And then
My daddy got 2 birth certificates because that nigga name is Barney Ray, but my grandma was real country. She said Bunny, so he got one birth certificate that says BONNIE.
That remind me of that abomination shit.
Bunny.
Abominations.
Yeah.
Abomination.
Abominations.
Why you keep calling him that?
He stole that joke too, didn't he? Off of
let's
Steve
go.
sitcom.
I have some words on that though.
Okay.
Talk
Since
to
we
me.
talked about it, and shout out to Spank Horton. I listen to Straight from the Heart on Sirius Radio pretty religiously, but he said the thing is about that joke because said the entertainment was catching heat off of that. But he said the thing is that's what's called a stock joke.
Like a street joke.
Yeah, it's just like everybody use it. You know what I'm saying? Like what you do is you just cater it to relate to you, but you just swap it out. Like that's something that been happening forever.
You know what was funny today? I was watching Kings of Comedy today. No lie. And you know he was talking about the wedding. Said Steve Harvey, that same joke.
a stock
In another what's the name? His special.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Like years later. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
They just
Like
like
the one he was talking about going to Africa and shit like that, and
don't give me the line.
yeah, it was like,
The biggest joke for me off of that for said was like parking the spaceship. That's forever funny.
That's
that
the
was
joke,
that was a cat.
Oh,
that was
that's
a
the
Cat
joke?
Williams
Yeah,
joke,
Yeah,
that's
that's
right?
Cat Williams shit. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's still
Wait.
funny.
Cutting down your radio, can you got to back up?
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, we
You know,
just
But like that, but they were saying though, those are just stock jokes though.
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
wow.
cause said something about the strippers and shit at the wedding, and Steve Harvey said the same thing.
Steve
in
Harvey's
his
was
special
funny talking about when his niece's wedding.
in Cleveland.
Yeah, in
That's
Cleveland.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's a funny. I like that.
You
joke.
know, said some similar shit.
You know what's
in
crazy?
that same Kings of Comedy shit.
There's a lot of jokes that like just somehow get everywhere. Like I just came from New Jersey maybe like 20 years ago, and there were jokes that people up here tell and stories that people tell up here they told down there.
Yeah.
Or urban legends that still kind of like cross over. Like somehow, some way, it just gets everywhere. It just spreads like wildfire, and I don't even know how to explain. Like I wish I could give you an example of one of them. I don't know.
It happens all the time though. It's just family. You know, it's just family stories. Like we look at it different now because we got the technology.
Who is Spank Horton?
He
Comedian.
he a comedian. He one of Kevin Hart's homies, like tall, dark skinned dude who be with Kevin Hart. You'll know exactly who he
Oh,
is.
okay.
Yeah.
I can't think of any stories, but I can think of a lot of superstitions that just cross across the whole plane.
Sweeping the foot with the broom.
Yeah, that stuff. Or
Let me
putting
tell
your
you
bag on
something,
the
man.
floor.
Look, you know what I'm saying? Look, let's go and keep it real all the way. Let's keep it all the way funky and
Yeah.
real right quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fight one of my children if they sweep my feet.
Really?
I fight them. You know what I'm saying? I go in, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
that Mississippi
like, hey,
coming
big
out.
man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't already told you once.
Don't do it
I
again.
ain't already told you
When is
once
the sweeping the
years
feet?
ago.
It's like bad luck. Like if somebody
Bad luck.
sweep your
Don't
foot
sweep
with
my
the broom.
fucking feet, nigga. No,
Now I take it a level further. Like what they used to tell us: if somebody sweep your foot with a broom, you got to spit
you
on
gotta
the broom.
spit on it.
Why?
I'll tell you one thing. A lot of
I
the
don't
shit,
know.
That's just what we were taught.
a lot of the shit that
What
y'all
about the salt shaker?
y'all have way more stuff up north. I will say that the superstitious shit. Because we used to have like cross a cat, black and white cat cross the
Yeah,
cat,
yeah.
walk under a ladder type shit, don't open your umbrella in the house. But I heard
the
like
pole.
20 more when I came up here. Oh, don't put your hat on the thing or something like that, or don't put your bag
Right,
on the
don't put
floor.
another purse on the floor.
Yeah, don't put your purse on the floor.
You know what all that is, though, right?
It's witchcraft.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's mixed with witchcraft and like just like niggas having bad luck, and they just going with that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like your grandma told you stuff that like
Schlep rock.
it don't make sense. It don't apply to me, grandma. Like I love you, but
Yeah.
it don't apply to my life.
This ain't got nothing to do with your air conditioning, goddamn.
You know what I'm
Your air
saying?
conditioning, your
I'm
your
like,
light
hey,
bill being
we,
high.
dog. This is one thing that, like, real talk. We can have a real conversation right now, dog. That because I be going through this with my mom. I was like, Mom, we ain't poor no more. Like we gotta, like, I'm just saying, and I'm not rich by any stretch of the imagination, but our mentality, dog, like we still think it's like 1960 and we ain't got much.
Do your mom still freeze everything?
All that,
Nigga, I freeze everything.
all that,
Everything.
all that.
Soup, nigga, it's really going down.
Oh, you like mama? It freeze
Dog.
everything like.
It be
Damn.
bothering me. Like we still be trying to take
Ain't
the
gonna throw it
shortcuts
away.
on stuff.
I'm not finna eat this shit, bro.
It's over with. It's done. If it can't stay in the refrigerator, I don't want it. No
Bro,
more.
this shit in the deep freezer, bro. This and ever since like last.
I ain't got no
June.
deep freeze. I ain't going
Dog.
that hard.
Hey, shout out to my mother-in-law.
Who's
dog.
about to eat that
No,
shit?
my
bro?
mother-in-law would make a plate of macaroni and cheese, like a pan of macaroni and cheese, and freeze it. And I told my old
That
lady, I told her, I was
I
like,
don't
look, no disrespect, I ain't that. Like I'm not. If it ain't on things, I don't want the
unfrozen mac and
Thanksgiving
cheese.
mac and cheese
You
on
freezing
Christmas.
soup.
No, I freeze soup.
I'm talking about my mama
I just ate
freezing
some.
soup.
I just ate some chili the other day that has been
was
frozen
frozen.
been frozen 2
Yo.
months.
2 months.
It's some food in there I know it's from June.
I ain't doing it. I mean, now to be fair, it's preservation. Like, but I'm just like, I just be trying to tell. I'm like, we ain't got to do that. Like, my mom had a situation with the it was last week when it was raining crazy. Like the roof.
What apocalypse are you saving for?
I'm like,
Yeah.
it's a hole in the
real
ceiling.
one.
It's a hole in the you know. It was a from flood
Yeah.
water, whatever. I can't get my thoughts together.
Oh, which,
So I get there. I was like, you know how you walk in, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, it's water dripping from the.
Right.
So I'm like, Mom, we got insurance here, right? So I get on the phone. I called the insurance like people. I was like, yo, let's come out here. Like, this is what you pay monthly.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, this is what you
What
pay.
adjust that?
Yeah, I was like, let's get the adjuster out here to do this, whatever. So they already come out. They tell her what, you know, the lady don't cut a check and everything because she current. You know how it is. Like, you got
Yeah.
a mortgage, all that stuff paid for. Called my mom today. I was like, Mom, anybody came out to fix? Well, like, what's going on? Well, yeah, you know, I'm gonna buy the material, so like, you know, your brother.
She
can
gonna
go
buy the
ahead."
material?
I was like, Mom, I'm like, oh, Mom, we ain't got to do this no more, man.
Yeah.
Call a professional,
what
get
you
the
trying to
work
say?
done.
Yeah.
Like, just get the work. I was so frustrated that I had to like woof and just be like, all right, well, just let me know what you're gonna do. And I had to get up because
Hey, go and get off the phone with my
I had
mom.
to get
There's-
off the phone, dog. 'Cause it be pissing me off. For
There's
real,
a lot
bro.
of things that you kind of gotta let go once you start to change, like your mindset. And there's a lot of things that I notice when I'm doing my job and stuff. I notice because I do pest control and stuff. People do a lot of things like that. Like they'll buy 5-pound bag of rice or something like, you know, or they will never use the dishwasher. They only use it to store shit in there. Like there's a robot in your house that will wash your dishes for you. Like just use
Because
it.
it's
bro.
a robot.
It is. Like, what
You
are
know,
we? I'm not
Like,
there watching
or
this
like
dishes, fam.
spending all your money and then like at the end of the month or the end of the week like just eating ramen noodles. I had to stop doing that. I first of all, ramen noodles is fucking trash. And did you know that
Horrible for you.
Did you know that it's half a serving size is half a pack? Who
Oh.
the fuck eats half a pack of ramen noodles?
Nobody.
But what I'm saying is this idea
News to
of
me, nigga.
this idea of just like scrounging and then like, you know, buying a bunch of like, you know, like trash food to hold you off.
Right,
Like
right,
that
right.
kind of stuff I had to let go. I also stopped doing bootlegging stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Not because I'm just like an upstanding citizen, but I just feel like I like the shit. It sounds better. It looks better. Like, why am I trying to get a free movie, a free DVD? Like, once streaming came into play, I'm like, cats is still out here trying to like get a free movie online, like trying
Yeah.
to like download, get, you know, free movie. Like, I can't bootleg shit anymore.
talking to one.
You okay? Well, there we go.
Well, now we do shared experience.
Okay, yeah, shit.
That's
Like,
what we
let
call-
me
we
get
call-
your login.
Yeah, we call it shared experience, and I still do that. Like that ain't going nowhere. My boy, what you got? You got Paramount Plus?
Oh, 100%.
I got Netflix.
Swap.
Swap it out.
Yeah,
That is,
100%.
you know. But to be fair,
I'm looking for somebody with Showtime right now.
yeah, I ain't got that, bro. Yeah, but to be fair,
Yeah.
it is the same thing. It's a mentality thing.
Yeah.
It's a lack mentality, dog. Like we just got issues with that where it's just systematic. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that we just been dealt a certain way back
Right,
in the day.
it take a long time to
It take a
outgrow
long
that kind
time,
of shit.
but I've learned that it start with me.
Yeah.
And I'm just keeping it a buck. Like
I got you.
I've had to learn that, dog, because
It
like I
just
look
sounded
around.
real black and informational. It starts with me.
The more you know.
I mean, I've accepted that though, cause like I'd be looking, I'd be like, damn, why they do this, and you know, I ain't judging my family in, cause people find it what they find it. But I was like, you know what? Oh, you're the one that got to start. Like I got to show something different, so somebody else.
Because I said the little goods ain't
Yeah,
freezing.
but
shit.
No,
to be
but
honest,
hey,
anybody
on
who's
phone now,
yeah.
on phone now,
Right.
grade,
But
dog.
to
My
be honest,
kids
anybody
ain't
who's
crazy.
been fucking poor like that, like I'm talking about poor,
yeah,
it's probably traumatizing. You probably don't like everything you
I'm sure you
can
don't want to go back.
to ever not go back. Like, I
Don't
saw
wanna
this
go back.
guy. He had a house. It was the most amazing house, and he had a shirt on that it looked like he had worn like every day forever. It was just worn out, and he had busted shoes, but he was in a nice big house. And I was like, this, you know, and he was following me around because I do pest control. He's following me around trying to make sure, hey, did you do this? Did you do this? Did you do this? He pays like pretty much nothing for the service. And he's trying to pinch every ounce of what he can get out of this because I feel like he's afraid. But then, like, he gave me $5. I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe I was judging him. But at the same time, there is a bit of that where it's like, I want to make sure that I get every ounce and penny of worth. And I don't want to buy, like, I stopped buying clothes, really. Like, I don't even buy clothes anymore. Like, I don't really care about that shit anymore. Shoes, like I just bought this pair of shoes and it's like a piece of trash. Like I don't even fucking care. I really don't care. Once I started letting go like materialism in general, a lot of shit changed. I'm like, well, I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need this. Like I started scaling back shit and I was like, okay, maybe I could do minimal shit because I realized that once you go for an extended period of time where you don't have something after you've had for a minute, you realize like all the shit that I was worried about, like if I didn't have it, I would be fucked. I would be like worried.
Right.
Once you don't have it, you like, oh, I never needed any of that shit. It was fucking stupid. I was worried about nothing.
We don't need none. I'm still gonna shop, but like Slick, we don't need none of it though for real.
Straight up.
Like all you really need if you want to be like technical is like a bed to sleep in, food in the fridge, in the cabinet, and maybe like 2 or 3 shirts and pants that you can wear.
2 pair of pants, 5 shirts, dog.
Yeah, like, and then when I'm like
It sound crazy. I know Steve looking like, what you talking about?
I
nigga?
ain't saying nothing.
listen,
I saw your
one of
face.
the biggest things for me is
any bright ass lights, bro.
No, I saw your face.
I'm on child
Right,
support.
bro.
Shit, every penny counts.
I'll put it like this, right? Like Kanye get caught like a lot of slack for like what he be doing, but like for real, dog, like he wear a shirt. If you look at everybody who really got money, all the people that really got the bread, if you look at them, dog, they wear the same thing all the time.
Yeah,
I.e. Dr. Dre. You look at Dr. Dre got on the black
black
t-shirt,
long sleeve shirt, some
black
jeans,
pants, some white Air Force Ones every time. You look
like
at
a cartoon character in the.
No, I'm saying it look crazy, but like when you start getting around people that really got money, dog, they do the same
They wear
thing.
what they want to wear.
It's one
every
less
day.
thing to worry about.
It's
What am I
one
going to
less
wear
thing
today?
worry
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
If I got to figure out what I'm gonna wear, I just lost money over here.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the people that really got it, not the people that trying to look good for marketing and all that. The people that really got it, sitting on like them close to billions, they do the same thing every day. It's boring, but that boring. Yeah, but them niggas still flashing for culture. I'm just
I
saying.
never see them niggas. I don't know what
Is
the
it-
fuck
is
Jay-Z
Jay-Z?
wearing every day.
1,000%.
I only see Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying, when it's time for a ceremony. When it's time to dress up.
Yeah, I don't really
when
see
we
him
say-
out
Yeah, we don't
dressing
see him
like
every
that.
day. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, if you just look at and
He
they
ain't on the gram, you know what I'm saying, in his white tee.
and I want to put on
Yeah.
not just white people. I'm talking about black people that got bread for real.
Yeah.
No, it's consistent. It's the same thing over and over
Yeah.
and over again. It
The one thing that made it difficult for me to like really embrace luxury was that I started to think about how every piece of luxury that you can experience for the most part is tied to immense suffering, like the most suffering. I'm talking about like child labor, poverty, super intense
Make y'all throw away y'all phones.
suffering.
I'm
Yeah,
like, hey, that's one.
and so that shit fucks me up because it's like, okay, do I like can I let go of my phone? Can I let go of the simple luxuries? Because I know for a fact that there's a bunch of people that's suffering just so that I could do what I'm doing right now.
That's
And
another level.
That fucks me up, man.
That's another level.
Never mind.
Nah, go ahead, man.
Hey man, go for it.
I don't think you should let that bother you, bro. Cause like you say that about, I hear what you're saying. Like,
Yeah.
people with Jordans, Louis Vuitton, and all this other shit, but that can be same for a regular shirt. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It can be said for all the food you eat. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
true,
saying? Like,
true.
don't
Yeah.
let that shit bother you, bro. Like,
Yeah.
that's out your control, bro.
Is there any way that we can avoid it?
Huh?
Avoid what?
Being beneficiaries to the darkness and the
Nah, hell no.
It's a system.
The business too big.
Yeah, it's a system, dog. We
As
in
white
it.
people, they can avoid it. They can't.
Yeah.
avoid
Unless you want to
this
get out
type
here and, know what I'm saying, you know, be willfully homeless.
Yeah,
Or be like,
live
I'll be like,
the only
get out
way
here
is
on
to
that
be
van
homeless.
life.
of
yeah.
Forrest Gump,
Like if you really want to do it right now, you can
start
get,
running.
sell everything. Like if you really was about that life, sell everything. I'm dead ass
Yeah.
serious.
Then get on that van life,
Sell
baby.
everything. Sell your crib and just like be on some digital nomad. Like just go from place to place. If you really was about that life,
There's
like,
this
Man, what
guy-
that movie I was watching that was living off the land and shit.
I don't know. No,
he had his
thank you, though.
kids.
you told me about it. I watched it. I forgot
you
it.
in
Yeah, you told me about it
Captain
too.
something.
Huh?
It was something.
I know
American.
Y'all gotta Google
They
it.
had, the mom got sick,
Yeah.
and then the grandparents was like, the kids
Rich.
need to be
They was
rich.
rich.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like, but like the kids were smart as fuck.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Reading all day. I remember because Steve
Survival
put me on.
skills.
Steve put me on the movie.
Captain something.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I just can't remember the name.
That was a good at movie.
It is.
Got
It's a
Viggo
good movie.
Mortensen in it.
Yeah, it was a great
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
Captain
Great film.
Fantastic.
Huh?
Captain Fantastic.
That's it.
There you go.
Boom.
That's it.
I'm gonna tell you what I googled. I said movie where rich family lives off land. Captain.
Yeah.
Pretty
much did it,
Fantastic.
He'll figure out the algorithm. He'll figure out the algorithm over there.
Yeah, Captain Fantastic. That's exactly the name of the movie.
But I'm saying though,
Great
like,
movie.
I'm gonna check it out.
He
Yeah.
lives
Yeah,
off.
it's
him
good.
and his family live off the reservation.
yeah.
Oh, shit. I would love to do that.
Like I
It's
think the
impossible,
movie, if
though.
I remember correctly, opened up with him like trying to teach his son how to live off the land, right? Like, don't his son kill something?
That's how it opened up.
Like that,
they-
open
they
up.
had
Have y'all ever
like a
grown
deer or
anything?
something.
Yeah.
Have you ever grown anything that you eat? Have you ever grown anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I, yeah.
My backyard is a garden.
Oh, word? What you got?
I mean, right now nothing. It's the
Oh.
winter time, and I. Well, no, I tell you, about I got onions growing right now.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, I do a garden every year.
Okay.
Like,
What you
that's-
got? Like vegetables, fruits?
Mainly peppers, tomatoes. I do herbs. I do potatoes sometimes.
dope.
I usually like sweet potato pie for Thanksgiving.
Oh, nice.
Or potatoes I grow in the garden.
Yeah. Have you ever killed an animal?
I definitely have killed deer before. Yeah.
Damn, I never did that shit before. But I definitely grew up. Cause every West
fishing.
Indian.
Yeah,
Fishing?
fishing.
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
I killed plenty of fish.
Oh, yeah, kill it.
yeah. I will say though, like shooting an animal,
Yeah.
is different. It hits you different though.
Hmm.
The first time I did, I was probably like 14,
You
something
got
like
your
that.
little Avatar speech.
No, I didn't, but it was like, no, you really took life. Like it hit you. No exaggeration.
I wish you didn't get an Avatar speech.
No, I was. Yeah,
Thank you, Mother Earth, for providing.
no, I ain't do none of that. I ain't doing.
You did it at Grace.
Yeah, well, no, I ain't. I didn't even eat what I killed. That was just on some.
Oh,
Oh,
trophy.
we ate that motherfucker.
No, that was on like.
We cleaned it.
Yeah,
we
but-
skinned it.
But that
We got
it
dirty.
hit
It was
hit
fucked
different,
up.
dog. When you actually kill like an animal,
Yeah.
it put in perspective of like, oh no, this is. It ain't like going to the store. You know, you go to the store, you pick up whatever you want to pick. It's a different connection. Like I know it sounds crazy,
Oh, yeah.
but it's a different connection when you actually
'Cause we
go
cleaned it,
in.
but we took it to the butcher. We ain't
Oh,
chop it up
yeah.
ourselves.
Yeah.
No, I've definitely I
we
pulled some
prepped it.
fish out of the water and cleaned some fish.
I never want to walk into a butcher shop.
Yeah. It sounds
yeah.
like a.
Ain't nothing but a bunch of cutting.
I've watched the videos of it, like the assembly lines, and they're chopping the necks, and the blood is everywhere. And I'm like, this
Yeah,
is
I
just
was
regular for
thinking
people. They just be chilling, they just be
cow.
sweeping up the blood, like, oh, got a
I've
little
never
blood on
seen
me.
them kill a cow, but what I have
Well,
seen
I'm
is
hit them
like.
for with the bolt in the head.
Oh
yeah.
I ain't never seen. I've seen like where they like definitely ringing the chickens but like with the deer and all that like they hang them upside down so the blood can drain.
Man, them folk be got
Skin
there
'em.
like on the conveyor belt sometimes, and then they got time when they just line them up and
See, that's the thing about me is that what I was just saying about how it's really hard for me to think about all this luxury and how much is tied to the consumerism is tied to suffering. For some reason, I just can't do that with animals.
you feel like they're here for you.
I don't know. But that's why I think there's a lot of people who have no empathy for people that are suffering because they see us as animals. Oh! I just did that.
You did that? Did you fall on purpose or what?
That was on
happened?
purpose. I did it on purpose.
Oh no, you might have to clip that. Well, you touching me like we at church.
You got to fuck me up.
That boy touching me like we at church, boy. Second Sunday vibes.
Ooh,
Fuck me up.
But you hit. That was a bar though. That was a bar.
boy.
That was a bar for real.
But if you
Jimmy
watch
can't hit that bottle.
If you watch that movie though,
Yeah.
and I don't want to tell you,
Is it a white guy or a black guy?
White
It's Legolas.
But-
Not Legolas, the other dude.
Caucasian.
Striker.
Oh, it's on Netflix. Okay.
it's still on Netflix.
Oh, I don't know.
No, you might have to go to one of them streaming sites.
But yes, what were you saying about it?
Appreciate you.
It kind of explains how he was hurting the kids as well by keeping them off the reservation. Come some these kids are smart as shit. I'm talking about got all the survival skills, like
Math.
everything. Like these folks are smart as shit. You know what I'm
Those
saying?
social skills though,
But
what was lacking.
social skills is awkward as hell. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it shows you how it's hurting. Like they're not complete people.
Right.
They weren't complete people.
Well,
You know,
hell, I
it'll
ain't a
be-
complete
it,
person.
it might be different if that was a society of those people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It might be different.
Right,
Not-
they weren't a cult. They were just a
yeah,
family.
It was just
Yeah,
a family.
that's a family.
Yeah, just a family. So they was hurting areas. Like that,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just like, having normal conversations. You can't have it because you're thinking about, oh, no, it's time to go kill so we can eat next week. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't even sitting down like how we having this conversation.
Yeah.
It's hard for them to have that conversation because they're thinking about survival stuff. So, like, you got one of the kids, he's challenging everything somebody say because he read all the books.
Yeah.
So, like, you can't have a normal conversation with this kid because he already know the answer.
Yeah.
You ever seen The Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That's how
All
they
these
talk?
kids are like
Sheldon.
Oh,
boy,
wow.
yeah, boy, hey,
Wow.
spot on, dog.
But
Yeah.
Sheldon didn't have no survival skill. But
Yeah.
all like Sheldon, like you know what I'm saying, like no social skills.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
this-
real life experience.
This is a
Yeah.
great ambition, being a podcaster, but it's also a fake job. And I also think like there's so many fake jobs. Like it's not like it doesn't do. I mean, maybe it adds some value to society, but for the most part, it's not a real job per se. You know what I mean?
You know what? I'm gonna challenge you on that and say it is. The only difference is
Yeah.
we just figured out a way to have conversations.
Yeah, I was walking up and down here because I was just looking to see if there was anywhere I could use the bathroom and just like real quick, like I was just walking around. There's no real businesses here. They're all art galleries, fucking.
But that's Atlanta for you, dog.
But tattoo shop.
Welcome to the trap. You feel me?
It's just a bunch of like artistically based. Do they do it on purpose? Like is everything like deliberate? Like
Oh, Castleberry Hill?
Yeah, it's Castleberry.
it's
Yeah,
all
yeah,
like
yeah,
art shit.
no.
I'm like, is there like a corner store? Is there like a fucking
Nope.
grocery store? Is there like nothing? Like what the
But
fuck?
you know something? Those are what I like to call business opportunities.
Okay.
So there's no corner store, but if somebody was to put a corner store,
Yeah.
they would make a lot of money. Or maybe they not a corner store because like the neighborhood don't want a corner store.
Maybe.
Those things like that you got
Yeah.
to you got to factor in.
And actually, there is a corner store. It's just right
I was
over there.
just about
Where?
to say there's some quarter stores over here.
No,
I walked around for like an hour.
no,
trying to
no,
find
no. I'm saying
any
because
kinda-
like,
Hey, you know, he's from a different space.
but I mean, I feel him though because like if there was like a store
To
on
him, a
Peter
corner
Street,
store sell ham and cheese
Well-
hot on a bagel.
Well, we got
Slip
that. We got
down.
them in my neighborhood.
but like I said, if there was like a store on Peter Street,
There's a lot of fake jobs though that didn't exist 5 years ago that are jobs now.
Oh, yeah,
like
for sure.
social media influencer or social media manager or
Mm-hmm.
podcaster or host. And it's
But
like, what happens when these jobs become like obsolete or like
You gotta go
taken over
do
by
something
AI?
else.
you better adjust.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's a fact.
We're going to make some fake ones.
That's a fact. You
That's why
better-
I was
you
thinking
better
about like
adjust.
how it could be a
Yeah.
father this year because you don't know what your kids are gonna do 10 years from now. You don't know what
I ain't
you
got
can't
no
tell them
idea.
if they say I want to be this, like that job
You
might
know
not even
something?
be a job.
I'll put it like this, right? As somebody who graduated college, I went to college with a passion for marketing.
Yeah.
When I went to college, digital marketing did not exist,
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
right? So I graduated Georgia State
Yeah.
with a bachelor's of business administration with a
And learning how
concentration
to
in marketing.
learning how to work billboards,
Learning how to do advertising and all of that. But guess what?
magazine.
5 years after I graduated, the world changed.
Crazy.
So like everything that I learned, yes, it still applies, but
Yeah.
it means absolutely nothing when
Damn.
right now I'm looking at you because you got 2 million impressions on a Facebook post.
Yeah.
That means you got influence.
Yeah.
I ain't learned none of that in college.
Yeah.
Everything that I know now could be learned. Everything that I learned in college can be learned now in a 5-hour course
On YouTube.
on YouTube
Yeah.
for free
On Coursera.
or I can go to Coursera or Udemy
Yeah.
and like get the certification in 5 hours
Crazy.
versus 4 years of college. You see what I'm saying? So it's like it's a difference. But one thing you can't take is all of the connections that I got from the
Yes.
4 years there. Like
Yes.
I got people who I can call on that's in certain spheres of influence
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you can't get off of like just doing the internet stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's why I would definitely like to go to college. I didn't go to college, but that's one of the pros is that I don't have any debt.
I mean, thankfully I don't have any I paid off
Crazy
all my
debt.
student loan
Okay,
debt.
that's what's up.
However,
Yeah.
it is for our generation, like our age bracket, that 30 to 40.
Yeah.
That's the new credit card debt, right? Like you got people who got 30, 40, 50, $60,000 of student loan debt who could care less about a $10,000 credit card debt. That $10,000 in credit card debt means nothing. You got this 50 over here that you're going to be paying for a lifetime because they sold all of us a dream. Go to college, baby. Go to college and didn't give you nothing. They didn't tell you that, hey, if you go into college, you should go to college to be like a doctor or a nurse, like a law. No. Like what the lie that they told me, I graduated in 02. The lie that they told me was like the vocational track was BS.
Oh nah, vocational's killing it right
But
now.
that's the lie that they told us.
Yeah.
They told us you
I
should
should
be in
have went to go
college.
fix refrigerators.
Yeah.
Boy.
Shoot.
They told us to do college prep. Nigga, I could have graduated at
All
18
them welders.
with an HVAC certification making bank. At 19, I could have been making $70,000 at 19.
Yeah, that's
But
why.
they said go to college.
Wow, that's why I be thinking
You know what
about
I'm
like
saying?
the way that the elite, the
Right.
academia can be
6
like
figures.
bourgeoisie, and they
20
look down
$6
on certain
figures.
types of people, and certain types of way that they talk, the way that they carry themselves. They go like, "Oh, we're not like those people." Like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that in academia.
1,000%.
And you know, one thing I saw that blew my mind was there was this clip from when Busta Rhymes was a guest star on the Cosby Show, and they were like, "Who's that nappy-headed boy over there dancing?" Yeah, he was a guest on the Cosby Show. Yep, he played like a rambunctious guy who got the party started, and everyone was like, "Ooh, what's going on with that nappy-headed guy over there? Why is he acting so rambunctious and wild?" And then eventually everybody kind of like warmed up to him, and then everyone was dancing and having a good time. But it made me think about like how, you know, why is it that it's more fun hanging around the poor people than it is to be hanging around the rich, the bourgeoisie, and the upper class? If you look at Titanic, like if you go down on the bottom, they were having way more fun than the guys that were doing this corny ass.
100%.
Yeah.
So it's like
The niggas upstairs with salad forks.
yeah, they look down on the poor,
Yeah.
but they love us.
But
They
the
love
boys
what we do.
downstairs,
They
you know
love
what I'm
how
saying, taking
we.
shots and
Yeah.
standing up and playing the ukulele and
Yeah.
going hard.
They was out there getting them draws.
Yeah.
Just getting them draws.
Yeah.
No, that was facts though.
You know, and then I saw a movie where Sidney Poitier and Bill Cosby were like in a club, and Bill Cosby was doing a dance in the disco, like he was simulating eating pussy. Like I'm like everybody likes to have fun. So why do they, when they get a certain age, they get a certain point, they just start to go, "Oh, I don't hang with those rambunctious youth. They're like
It's a lot that's been
Ice
told.
Spice and all
man.
these people shaking their butts. Why are they shaking their butts? We used to love shaking butts. Why we don't like shaking butts no more? What the hell's wrong with
It's
y'all?
the same reason why we work hard to move to Buckhead.
Why?
Systematic, baby. We make $1 million to move into Buckhead when you can like have and
You can live in Powder Springs and live in a McMansion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like we want to go in because it's all about validation, right? Like I mean, if we want to strip it down to the core, it's all about like wanting to be accepted.
By
So
who? The white people?
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm just saying that's all it is. Like we can try to lie to ourselves all we
Yeah,
want to.
it's about white
but we just
acceptance.
want to like be favorable in their eyes. Like
Yeah.
if we keep it a buck,
Yeah.
all this, even if you working on yourself and you don't want that, it still ultimately leads to that. Like, man, I made $1 million this year. I'm gonna go and move to Buckhead as opposed to moving to like Cascade
Yeah.
and buying a crib in
Shit,
Cascade.
as opposed to moving to Douglasville,
Or
Right.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm saying
Villa Rooker.
all of them places, right, where you can go there and live lavishly,
Yeah.
right? We'll go right to Buckhead and spend buy us $1 million home, and just to say we in the space, we rubbing elbows, right? But I'm gonna tell you what, like y'all know, I think all y'all, well, you ain't been to my crib, but like everybody, you
I mean,
been,
you
you
know,
know,
Yeah, I've been there.
But like where I
You don't
stay
like
at,
me like that. It's
no,
all
it's
good.
cool. I'm
I
gonna have a
respect it.
function there. We gonna, but where I stay at, right? I found out today, Iman Sharper stay down the street from me. Didn't know this.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Stay down the street, but now, I live in a modest home, but like my street is a modest street, but 2 streets down,
Oh yeah,
Mansion.
100%.
you know what I'm saying? Killer
That's-
Mike
that's-
stayed down the street from me.
That's how it is in Mapleton. You know what I'm saying? Like
What you saying,
it'd be a regular house.
No, Killer Mike stay like off of like. Well, I ain't gonna say where he
But-
stayed. Where I ain't gonna say where he stayed.
Yeah, it'd be a regular house and then like 2 blocks
And then
down,
2 blocks
a mansion.
over, you know what I'm saying? It's it's home starting at 750.
Wow.
Like why are we over here?
I don't know if it's to be rubbing elbows, bro. I feel like niggas be trying to get away from niggas.
That too.
It's self-hatred.
Until they
Bro.
realize they miss niggas when they get
Yeah,
there.
you miss niggas.
1000%. Because you
I
get
don't-
there.
I don't even think it's about
Dog,
to touch your elbow.
I don't like these people.
When you
These
get
people
there,
suck.
you realize just how much I don't like these folks. I don't want to be over here.
Yeah, they're
Like,
not.
that's what happened.
Out of pocket you look around these people like.
I mean, that too, but it's just like you get over there and you realize, like, bro, I ain't really. Like, I love this, right? Like,
Yeah.
I look in this room, I
Yeah.
love, like how we over here, we can have discourse, have a good time, all these drinks or whatever. But if I go there and I have this same discourse and drinks, now I'm getting a knock on the door the next day. Yeah, I saw you had a party last night.
Right.
I
Right?
just don't want to live in a neighborhood
And
where
it ain't
niggas
even-
is taking shits in the backyard.
But I'm saying, and they might not even mean no harm at that, bro. They might not even mean no
And
harm
that's
at
the
all.
west side.
You feel me? But still, it's just like, if that happened next door to you, nobody is. It's just like, oh, they just having a good time, and you ain't thought nothing else about it. As long as you ain't bringing that over here to my crib, we cool. Have fun in your space.
Have y'all ever,
off
been to
CLA.
Avondale Estates? This shit tripped me the fuck out.
Yeah, we gotta close out.
Yeah.
In the
We
middle
gotta
of the
close out.
fucking ghetto. But
Oh, yeah.
somehow they figured out a way to segregate a nice little block of change, like 3
Yeah.
miles, and just be like,
It's like
And-
Hateville. It's
It's
like
so
it's like
weird.
East Point. You feel
that's
me? Like,
weird as fuck.
Yeah, but Avondale Estates is really like that. Like, you really go from hood to cool to like, oh, this is just my town.
Right. Straight up. Straight like that.
This is my town. And then you walk out and you're like, no, I'm in the hood for real. I'm on Covenant Highway.
I'm on
But
Covenant Highway.
Don't for add questions to be crazy. They're like, are y'all entertainers? I don't got that in the elevator, bro. Like, what did she just say?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just harmlessly, like.
Are you an R&B singer? I was in
Whoa!
Should have said,
Well, you was in like first class or something? We was in first class or
eight.
something? Oh, yeah.
Don't for add we entertainers.
Which R&B singer you think you look like? That's crazy.
I don't think
H looked like he could have been in Jodeci.
I can see that. Definitely Jodeci.
You know, anything when niggas was gangsters and singers.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? Big denim.
speaking of Jodeci, and we got to close out. But
Okay.
speaking of Jodeci, the way they bring on Feeney, I think Feeney might be the best R&B record ever written, bro. No, you start off. Take my money.
What?
My house and my
You
car.
gotta have. You can take everything.
For one hit of you.
Damn. One hit.
You can have it all. Like,
Just one.
boy, take my money, take my car.
Again, look.
One hit of you.
Them boys had on leather.
One hit of you. You
Leather
can have it
vest and
all.
a shirt.
I
Those
tell you
were-
one thing. I ain't gonna put this on nobody jacket. That boy was smoking good dope. To say for that right there to come down. One hit of you, you can have it all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
on your
Casey
jacket.
was on there.
One hit of you can have it all. That's songwriting, bro. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah.
That's songwriting. One hit of you, you can have it all.
All right, man. Bro, well.
Bro, well, hold on. Cause H sent me the.
Casey.
Those guys were real gangsters. Like all those guys
Yeah.
were actual like thugs. Like they were real.
Real true.
I say KC and the haters. KC and the Sunshine Singers. They was
The
a
haters?
church boy.
Yo, church boy.
But that don't mean nothing because I was
Don't
a
mean
church
that.
boy. I
Oh,
bust
okay.
that ass.
I heard Boyz II Men was some real horrible
Hey, bro, where?
Bro, well.
bro.
Where your man Young Greatness at?
Who is Young Greatness?
He did.
What?
Oh, shit.
You lying?
My dog dropped his phone and everything.
You lying? I'm
Shout out
dead
to
serious,
Young
dog. I
Greatness.
did not know that. For real?
Young
In
Greatness.
New Orleans. He from New Orleans.
Damn.
That was a good callback.
Nah,
Rick, I gotta pick. No,
it
come
was
back
in-
to me,
it
dog.
was in the-
Missouri?
It was in New
Come back
Orleans.
to me.
Come back to
It's a
me,
little
dog.
too late for y'all to be
I
closing
did,
the podcast.
I did not know that for real.
That boy Theodore.
Oh, man.
Damn, yo. R.I.P.
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
I mean, hey,
When good goes bad.
hey, players mess up. Hey, players mess up, my boy. I did not know this.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
me too.
I was listening to the record. Oh, you didn't know?
Oh,
well, you know
who
it's
Young
all-
Greatness is.
You know the Moolah record.
Move
Yeah,
loud.
he
Sing it
did,
to me.
bro.
Sing. Sing a little bit of it. Hum a
I ain't
little
gonna
bit
sing it now. I feel bad.
He got robbed.
My bro, we're gonna be rest in peace, Young Moolah. That I ain't
Hey,
even
man.
changed it.
Shout out.
I'm a man of my word. I ain't know. That was an honest mistake.
Damn.
I don't
R.I.P.
feel bad. I
All
ain't
right,
know.
man.
I didn't know.
How do y'all close it out?
What's
We
up?
doing it now.
We doing it
Fall
right
now.
out
Right
league.
now.
We doing it.
What's
We
up?
doing it.
Spell it.
Yeah, like,
It's
we
cool.
doing it
Just,
right now,
we
big
in it. We in it. Just chill.
Okay.
You still trying to get instruction? Like we doing it. We doing it right
Yeah,
now.
ride the ride, baby.
My word of the week is rambunctious,
Oh,
meaning marked by uncontrollable
I did. I was
exuberance.
Can you
Like when I
spell-
fell off that
you
couch
spell it
just
for
now?
me.
Yeah, it's a
Rambunctious.
little rambunctious.
You can spell it for me. See.
spell it for him, dog.
Ram
Hilarious.
B
Bunks.
U
N
N
C T.
C T A T I.
See, it was too many people spelling
TIP
just then.
coming live from the VIP.
RAMBUN.
He got it.
CTIOUS.
Thank you, sir.
Rambunctious. I guess the root word is ram, like a goat.
OG words. Before you do that, go ahead and just shout out to people, let the people know how they can follow you,
Oh yeah.
all that good stuff.
My name is Spooks McGee. My real name is Olin, but I make music as what's the word?
Oh,
This your story, bro.
Hey, you talking about
My name is Spooks
Hey, come
McGee,
on.
and sometimes if you go to Google and type Spooks McGee, you can find it. Even if you misspell it, it'll pick it up. MCGHIE. I'm streaming on all social media platforms, and I have the same social media handle for everything. Spooks McGee.
Oh,
Holler.
man.
that's your
holler.
commercial voice?
He
That's
definitely
my
changed.
that's my ancestor voice.
Yeah, that was definitely your daddy voice right there.
Warrior
Who your
now.
daddy,
That's the
son?
name of the pod right there. Your daddy voice. I'm just writing that down. Your daddy voice.
Thanks for having me,
All
guys.
right, bring me
You
in.
good,
Yeah, for sure. All right, OG. Words of the week. Words from
man.
OG.
Yeah, find a space to be patient with yourself. You know, you ain't gonna be number one all at once. You ain't gonna be the shit. All you know, it ain't gonna happen real fast. But anything you working on, those things, you know, as long as you got the space to be patient with yourself, you ought to know saying go ahead and achieve it. That's how I'm working on this better health and weight loss right now, and I ain't finna lose 25 pounds in a week. But I'm gonna keep throwing around this goddamn kettlebell and being patient with myself until, you know, until my news leak.
Get it off.
And there it is.
Hey, you
Because
know
just as soon as my feet strike Zion, the news gonna leak, baby.
what? You,
Hey, when they leak, just tell me not to look at the internet for that week. He tried to
She used to call me on my cell phone.
you and Jimmy will have a good church.
Boy, I'll be the deacon at that one, boy. You
Yeah,
try,
man,
yeah.
that's
And
good
I'll be the
church.
usher. Me and Steve be the usher.
Yeah.
Good church.
Yeah, that's a good church.
What y'all talking about? Tell me more.
Y'all
Yeah,
got
yeah.
got the whole pastor vibes. with
Yeah, y'all do.
And look, and I'm telling you something. It's a thing I'm running from. Because, you know what I'm saying, boys used to, you know what I'm saying, you know, I grew up in the church. I was in church 6 days a
for
week.
sure,
They
for
played with me too much. I absorbed too much of that shit. And motherfuckers all like, when you gonna do this and when you gonna do that?
Boy, you
because
talking about
when
my
it's time to
childhood.
talk, because I am a rapper and I am a person, and I get out here and I talk, and it's no big deal to me. I get out here and talk. I run all this shit back down for you. But I get the fuck out my face.
You know
what I'm
what?
saying? My ministry is
really
my
ain't-
ministry.
Can I offer this to you?
Talk
Y'all
to
ain't
me.
had to be the senior pastors, youth pastors.
I'm gonna offer this to you because that used to be my
I be
thing.
a thug
right?
ass youth pastor.
That used to be
Yeah,
my
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
right? And then I had a conversation and I said, you know what?
Oh yeah.
I am doing it
Yeah,
because I'm on this mic every week.
100%.
You feel me? And my job is just to be light in darkness. That's it.
That's
So
it.
when y'all talk to me and y'all be saying like, man, good, be doing this, good, be doing that. I'm just doing my job.
Hey man, being good like you should.
I ain't
What's
trying to
wrong
be on
now?
the. I ain't trying to be on the pulpit.
We need to put all the t-shirts
Look,
out there.
The pulpit full of corruption. I just want to talk to my niggas.
Talk to me now.
Hey,
Boom. And
Put that like Psalms 23 something,
Leviticus.
Leviticus 14,
them niggas is
Matthew 20. Y'all gonna take this with y'all. Y'all want some
Okay,
verses?
okay. You want
Matthew 23:12.
okay.
Those who humble themselves will be exalted. Those who exalt themselves will be humble.
I hate the word humble. I hate the word humble.
You know, it's all good. They got another
feel
word
that.
depending on what version of the Bible you're looking at. It'll give you a different one. Let me look up. New King James version say something
Humble
different.
is a nasty word, dog. If you look at the definition, ain't nothing in that definition sound good.
Well, all right then.
God bless. I'll be.
Well, this is the No
There you
Bubble
go.
Podcast. You know what I'm saying? We culturally wretched. We doing what the fuck we supposed to be doing. I hope y'all doing what y'all supposed to be doing. Thank y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Stevie Wonder said, wash your face and ass. Very superstitious. Wash your face and ass. He said that shit.
Yeah, I heard him. I heard him. He said
Oh man.
If you believe